Hi, I'm Dan Lanier, SVP of Customer Experience, and I'm here in our San Francisco Critical Infrastructure Protection Lab, or what we call our CIP Lab here at OPSWAT. And the purpose of the CIP Lab is to demonstrate how certain common transactions that can be very, very risky can be mitigated using OPSWAT's security technologies. The first demo that we're going to do has Kevin, the ATM technician, whose job it is to upgrade all the ATMs on an isolated ATM network to the latest firmware update. And to do that, he's got to take the firmware update file and move it from an unsecure network into the isolated network to apply that firmware update. So the way he's going to do that is he's going to use a Managed File Transfer Program, or MFT program. And he's going to watch as that file gets transferred from the unsecure network into the privileged ATM network. So he waits for it to get to the privileged ATM network, and he's confident that the transfer is going to be secure because he knows there's secure mechanisms going from one side of the MFT to the other side of the MFT. But what he doesn't realize is that the file itself has already been infected. A malicious actor had gotten to that file and infected that file. And so now, sitting here in the privileged ATM network is a file that he's going to go click to start running. He clicks it. At first, everything looks okay. He sees that there's a ICS driver that be what happened? Unbeknownst to Kevin, the malware on that file has triggered every ATM in the network, every ATM in the city to start spewing out money. A huge disaster for the ATM machines, for the bank that supports it, and for Kevin's career. What could we have done to avoid such a disastrous scenario? Well, we're going to run the same scenario, but this time we're going to run that same scenario using OPSWAT's secure MFT. Now, let's go back to the original IT network screen where Kevin is going to pull up MFT and he's going to upload the same file on MFT. So he uploads that file, and Kevin, the technician, is expecting that file to get transferred to the secure network. He's waiting and waiting, and that file does not appear on the secure network. Why? Well, he goes and looks and sees that MFT has blocked this file from being transferred. Now, why would MFT have blocked the file? Well, when he drills into the file in the MFT dashboard, he sees that the file had been processed through a number of OPSWAT's technologies. One of the technologies that it went through was using our Metascan solution, a multi-AV scanner using up to 30 industry-leading AV scanners. Now, that particular technology didn't detect anything because this particular malware was not a known virus. However, digging into some of the other technologies that OPSWAT offers, we see that our Sandbox technology did detect that there's a problem. The Sandbox determined a number of threats and indicators of compromise that resulted in a decision that this file should be blocked. And because the file was blocked, it never got to the privileged network. Nobody ever was able to click on it, and the disastrous result of the ATMs going crazy never happened. Disaster averted thanks to OPSWAT's cybersecurity technologies. To learn more about how OPSWAT's secure MFT can help protect your organization, visit us at opswat.com or talk to one of our experts.